Hi, welcome back. This is a reading for Pisces. Pisces, this is your January 2026 reading, so let's see what it has in store for you. Okay, so your central focus card or your present day card is represented by the Page of Pentacles. This is the current situation you're in, which is all about finding a new opportunity. So a new opportunity could be coming your way, or you just landed in one. Okay, and it is about business, work, career, finances, investment, that sort of speak. So something new is definitely coming your way. Now, the strength in that situation is the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about speed. It is about taking control of things. Um, it's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, right? So when it comes to the Page of Pentacles here, so for you to have that new opportunity, the strength that you have is that you're going to take control. You're going to actually make that happen. In a way, it's kind of like manifestation, but at the same time, it's not, because you're actually physically doing it. Okay. Now, the weakness here, we've got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about like you're feeling trapped, like you're in a specific situation that you can't get out of, but you're really not. It's just the way you are interpreting it, not observing it. It's the way you're interpreting it. So very important to remember. So with the Page of Pentacles, it could be that there has been multiple opportunities that have come your way, but you feel like you're stuck in choosing one, or they haven't really panned out except for this one. But at the end of the day, you still have an option that if you can say no if you don't like it, right? So the reality is that you're not cornered for taking this opportunity. Okay, let's take a look at your recent past. Here we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is about you've had enough. Okay, so you've packed your bags, you're gone, sayonara. And if I base it off of the middle, the present day card, I'm almost going to say that this could be a previous job or a previous project that you've been working on, that you just had enough. You've had your fill. You can't do it anymore. You had to leave. There was no other option. Okay. In the near future, we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about conflict. It's about creativity. There's a lot of passion, a lot of fire. It's about people poking at you. And you can see here that she's sitting in her bubble. She's doing her yoga meditation, her yoga pose. And there's other people around that are poking at her, especially with the wands, but they're not getting to her. So she's focused. She's going to win. That this is her battle to fight, but she's going to come out on top. Okay. Now let's look at the four corners, which represents the four elements. Okay. Here we have, in the element of earth, is death. So there's something that, from a earthly perspective, so your finances, your home, your essential needs, there's something that you had to let go of. Something died, and maybe you weren't the one that needed to let go. Maybe it just had to happen. But with death, there's rebirth, right? So just like here, whatever, something in the past had to be let go, or something in the present had to be let go, so that that new opportunity can flow in. Next, we have the air element, which represents your intellect, your mind, your mindset. And here we have the Four of Swords. So your mind is telling me that you have to rest. Maybe you've been overworking, um, trying to find new opportunities, and you're just exhausting yourself. So take a break, give your mind a break. The next card is in the Fire position. So there we have the High Priestess. Now, that is your creativity aspect, your passion, your drive. Um, and in there, it's the High Priestess represents seeing through secrets, seeing beyond the veil. Um, Her third eye is open, so very intuitive. Okay. So that is your passion. You can see through the bullshit, basically. Um, and with that, it allows you to know whether this opportunity is right for you or not. And lastly, we have water, which is your emotional needs. And with that, I'm going to take a sip of my water because I'm thirsty. Here we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about new ideas, um, using that intellect to come up with new things. So in the position that it's in, which is the water element, that's talking about your emotions, it's trying to say you're starting to feel different. Things are changing for you, right? And I think it's because of this new opportunity that's coming your way, if it hasn't landed already. So keep that in mind. Now, the top row here is representative of your external influences. Okay, so external, we have death and rebirth, then we have the Chariot, and then we have the Four of Swords. So what they're basically saying is something's coming to an end. You know it. You need to take control of your life, take control of that path, and kind of drive it towards rest, because you need to take that break. You need to take the time out. Internal influence. So you have the creativity. You might feel a little bit stuck or trapped. And then you have the High Priestess who can see through things. So internal influences are a little bit different. You know you've got the brain power. Even though you might feel a little bit stuck at times, you know you can see through the bullshit. So there's nothing for you to worry about. How did we get from the past to the present? And that is through the Three of Pentacles. So through some kind of teamwork. It might have been, you know what, through connections you might know at other places. So you wanted to leave a place, you put out some feelers, and then you're going to land something new. So that's the way I'm interpreting this. And then from the present to the future, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So good luck, good fortune coming your way. And that's from this new opportunity, right? But at the same time, you know, when you go to a new place, a new opportunity, there's always going to be people that could be jealous, or they're watching you, or they're ready to kind of poke and prod to see what you're made out of, right? So just keep that in mind. But things are going well for you more towards the future. I'm going to say in the recent past, not so good. You're kind of dealing with the remnants in the present day, but going in the future, present to future, it's changing. Things are going to get a little bit better for you. Let me know if this resonates with you. Put a comment, like it, share it. And until next month, don't forget to shine your light.